vast and unforgiving Arctic. It's not everyone's idea of a holiday hotspot, but for adventure riders, it holds many bucket list destinations. The Dempster, the Denali, top of the world. We're all there. Dualsport Plus offered me the chance to join them on their 8-day Yukon and Alaska tour. See all these roads and more. Yes was the only option. Like every good adventure, this one has a lead-up story. When I was asked to join the trip, I wasn't even sure if I'd have a bike, but I said yes, knowing I would find a way. Let me take you back a few months to when I got a call from Clint, the man who makes these rides happen. It was November, 1 month after riding my 890 from Toronto to Mexico. 15,000 miles, a few crashes, a scary day in the desert, and more bike issues than I can count. My bike was scheduled to be transported to Arizona, where it would sit in a garage with no maintenance until it would be brought back to me in Northern Ontario in May, with only 2 weeks to check over, order parts, and repair before shipping off to Whitehorse. And that's where we find ourselves now.
Here's where we're at. It's not in too bad shape. I got the rear shock pulled out. It was blown right out. I'm gonna do oil change the coolant. I have a coolant leak I gotta figure out. Got a new set of tires up there. Gonna throw some new tires on it. The one-way clutch that went on it, and I ordered that used one. I have another one here. So it's getting put in it. It's getting a new clutch, just the disc, front fork seals. I have some parts in here for my 350 as well. That is what I think is causing my coolant leak. So I ordered, that's where it connects to the motor. And I ordered some Samco hoses for it. My ignition is my biggest concern. You can kind of see my little connector right in there that I fixed outside of Ensenada. I gotta fix that properly. New chain and sprockets because they were toast again. Got some good ones this time from local company I usually use. Of course, clean it all up. It's pretty. I just gave her a spray off to work on it. Emptied all my fuel. You can see it's right out of coolant there, so it must have leaked out. That's just my reservoir. I'm guessing it doesn't have much in the rad either. My front forks don't appear to be blown, but they were leaking on the trip, so that's gonna get done. And I'm sure I'll find some other things as I go. So yeah, I got about 2 weeks. All the parts are here, and then ship it out to Yukon for the next adventure.
So there you have it. I somehow managed to get everything fixed. My bike, along with 20 others, have arrived in Whitehorse.
Clint's just loading up the bikes. I'm putting some fork skins. Everybody gets a set. Gravel out here can be pretty tough. And dust, and if it gets muddy. So, everybody gets some of these. So, we are off on the 2025 Dualsport Plus Alaska Tour. Leaving Whitehorse here, heading for Tok, Alaska. This is looking to be an awesome trip. Already saw tons of stuff. Got here a couple days early. Went and explored the town of Whitehorse. Beautiful town. Did some glass blowing at Kluane Studios. That was a lot of fun. If you've never done it before, if you end up out here, gotta go try it. It's, even if you're not into art kind of stuff, you're playing with lava. It's too cool. And went and found a cave. Gray Mountain Cave. Not too far out of town. So I didn't feel like hanging around in the hotel, so I thought I'd go find something. I found something. Yukon's pretty sweet. And then went and rode sand dunes yesterday. Like, come on. Sand dunes in the Yukon in the Arctic? Didn't see that coming. I think that's just the person to ask.
100%.
G'day. This is probably a really dumb question, but are you allowed motorized vehicles in there?
Yeah.
You are? Okay. I didn't see any signs, but I was just surprised.
No, guys ride their dirt bikes and stuff.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Thank you very much, man. All right. Take care. He said, and I quote, "Go for a rip."
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what it's like. This is fucking wild.
shit ever. Met all the boys, quite the bunch of characters. Every time I meet these adventure guys, there's so many interesting, cool people, cool jobs, into all kinds of other stuff. All real adventures.
You know what? A lot of guys, you might, if there's nobody behind you, you might even stop, just pull over to the side of the road and just put your head down like this because the gravel flies at you, right? And yeah, I'm not kidding you. Like they.
Wow, look at that mountain. So, temperature's going up quick, but I was feeling a little cold, so had to stop and throw on an extra layer. So far, very easy riding, all highway. We got 600 and some K today of all highway. So, easy day. This tour is definitely, I would call it a fairly relaxed tour. What I'm expecting anyway, we'll see. Definitely compared to my Mexico tour there, that was by myself and riding pretty hard off-road stuff. I don't think there's going to be anything too difficult on this. All scenic highways. There we got Haines Junction. Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting on this trip, but I was not expecting those kinds of mountains. I really did zero research for this. It was rare for me, just because it was an organized tour I was coming to help on, and they've done it lots, I didn't have to plan it. You know, I looked at the route, I made sure I could follow it, that's about it. Most of my time was just making sure the bike was ready. Alaska's got some roads. I hear there might be coffee over here.
Do you like more milk in there? No?
When you join a tour Dualsport Plus, everything is arranged. All you need is your bike and your clothes. They take care of everything else, including roadside lunches when there's long days between rest stops. Today's lunch was at the Kluane Museum of History, one of the many remote attractions on the tour. This unassuming building holds the most spectacular taxidermy display I've ever seen. This is just a fraction. You can easily spend an hour walking around and admiring the displays. We had a lot of ground to cover, so it was back to the rough tarmac.
Alright, pulling into the Alaska border here. I'm gonna turn off my camera. Well, that was very easy. Didn't ask me a single question. Howdy. Not too bad. We were waiting a bit while they were taking photos there. There we go. Across the border, freedom land of America. And I love America. Feel the freedom already. Clint is an awesome guy to ride with, man. I learned that at the Northeast BDR. He can ride. Hopefully get to get in some fun stuff with him on this trip. Some wide open roads here. Nice and smooth. Down to 150 for the corners. We are going to Young's Motel and Cabins. There it is there. I'm just gonna pop across the street.
As long as you're having a good time, and things.
I'm having a blast, man. This is sweet.
Cool.
Great group of dudes. They're fun.
Seems to be good, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, so dinner's at 7 o'clock in there.
All right.
Go to that front desk there, and there'll be a key for you.
Okay. Thanks.
White glove service all the way with Dualsport Plus. Clint will go out of his way and make sure everyone's comfortable and they have everything they need.
Alright, so I knew I'd have to do this at some point on this trip. Change my clutch. I didn't think it'd be the first day. It's starting to slip already, so let's go do this. So I just gotta take the clutch cover off. Careful not to lose anything. Oh yeah, she's dark. This bike has seen some heat. So for this clutch, you have clutch facing discs, intermediate discs, and you got this steel one here, and you have this other steel one here. You got a sandwich in between, so it's a little bit tricky. You gotta make sure you do it right.
No, not enough room, like with the
Well,
springs, or
you gotta like spin it and have one offset, and it's a
Okay.
pain.
What on earth are you doing, sir?
Changing my clutch plates.
Oh, geez. Was that planned?
I thought there was a chance I'd have to do it sometime on this trip. I didn't think it'd be the first day.
Right.
But if you have a look at them there, they've been
a little warm.
I ran out of time getting the bike ready for the trip and thought, maybe it'll last the trip.
Is it just slipping really badly, or?
Not even really bad. It just started in like 6th and 5th a little bit, and I had the time today, so I may as well do it before it gets too bad.
Yeah.
I don't have a torque wrench, but I should be able to get 10 Newton meters.
Have you replaced the clutch in here before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the 7th one on this bike.
A little hard on it, are you?
Yeah.
Just a little.
So yeah, I wasn't too worried about having to do it out here. I'm just bad on clutches, period. So someday I'll learn how to ride them right.
oh, I think you know how to ride.
That's why it's damaged.
That's right.
Because you do know.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, there's lots of light.
Yeah, that's so nice. I'm not worried about running out of light.
And that's that for the first day of the trip. I got the clutch all fixed up and went on an impromptu late night rip to a nearby lookout. Believe it or not, this photo was taken at about midnight. Stay tuned and subscribe for more episodes. This year's June trip sold out fast, but if you live in Ontario and want to join in on the August trip, reach out to Dualsport Plus and get a book before it all sells out. I'll link down to it in the description.